Hello. All right, so let me share my screen. I'll be going through Mistral. I don't know how to pronounce it actually. Um, Mistral AI. Um, I got access to their API this week, so I figured let's go through it since I've been going through all the other APIs and tools. So let's go through this one as well. Um, let's make this a little bit bigger. Has anyone already looked at Mistral or heard about it? Uh, so I think it's a French company, and I think they are like looking at the. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Their pricing it is cheaper than ChatGPT. And there was another company. I just saw the tweet today. I was looking for it. Let me try to find it. Wait, where is it? Open Router. Okay, Open Router AI. So let me bring this one up. So apparently they have an API as well, and it's free. So if you want to run, the Mistral model that they released, look at this: $0 per 1 million input and $0 per 1 million output token. So that's free, right? Which is really nice. So I think yesterday I tweeted it's going to be free at some point, right? They'll make these, I guess, APIs, not necessarily models. Someone will host the models for you. You'll be able to run inference and do like chatbots, whatever you want to do for free, and they will figure out how to make money on the other end, right? For sure. So it's being commoditized, which is really nice for us, right? We're the winners in the end, I guess. But anyway, I'm not going to be going through Open Router. I'll be going through their API, even though I don't think there's much to their API. But let's go through it, and then I was thinking using LangChain because LangChain does support. If you joined last week, I was going through LangChain. LangChain does support Mistral AI as a backend. So I was thinking maybe creating like loading up a PDF document and then having an application where you can ask questions about that contents in that document, right? Something fairly straightforward. I think it should be fairly easy to do, but we'll see. Famous last words, right? Also, I found this blog post on the Hugging Face about the mixture of experts model. So that's what it was released. And then they actually go through this. What are the building blocks? How this gets trained? Any trade-offs, etc. This might be an interesting read. I didn't go through it yet, but this one might explain what it is and how it was created and brief history. Definitely looks something, an interesting read to go through if anyone's interested. I'll paste it in the chat there. All right, so let me just make sure. Go to the docs, see what's in the docs. What's platform? I click platform. Oh, okay, so platform is this. I have that. I'll have to go and create a key. API. Okay, this is the actual API. So chat completions and embeddings, and then you can list the models because they have multiple models, I guess. So we'll take a look. There's not a lot in the docs, I guess. This is all there is, but all right, so let's see. So they provide two types of access to LLMs. API, this is what I'll go through today, and then an open source model that's available on Hugging Face or directly from the documentation. So you can actually go and download their models. I don't have this kind of GPU RAM to do inference, so I'm not going to be going through this, at least not on my laptop. But you could run this on, I guess, Hugging Face. You can do it there, or Google Colab. That's another thing. I think they have like a free tier as well, where you can download this and run it there as well. But I'll go and use the API directly. So let me go here. All right, so where to start? So API is in beta. Yep. So I did join the platform. So once your subscription is active, you can immediately use our chat endpoint by doing curl. Okay, or our embedding. This is going to be a short episode today, I think. So let's see what's in the. Well, this is the same documentation here. So they have. All right, so there's like 7B. This is the new one that they released, Mistral, right? The instruct one. All right, well, let's see. I was planning to use Python, but I could just use directly. Well, let's just do Python since we're already have the thing set up here. So virtual environment, source it, then activate. If you're watching, if you've already went through this or something, let me know. Curious what I'm curious how fast it is compared to like OpenAI API, for example. The one that I think the assistance API that I went through download was extremely slow for me. I don't know why. But, all right, so let's do this, and then I have to install. Is it requests? Let me do Python requests library. So we can make requests. Yep, it's pip install request. So let's do that. Okay, and we'll do environment variable, right? Python read and okay. So I guess I can do this. Read the get the Mistral API key environment variable. Well, I hope I'm not gonna. So let's do this. Okay. And then I have to set it. We'll print if it's not set. We can do Python 3 main. Why isn't this saying that it's not set? I don't have it set. Let me just double check. Maybe I already set something. So go Mistral API key. No, I don't. It's set. It's weird that I don't see anything being outputted, but I was expecting. Oh, okay, there you go. Oh, I probably didn't save or something. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's not set. And then what we'll do the chat completion. So we'll do get chat completion, and then message that we'll send in, and then we'll use, this was nice, import requests. I'll import it outside this way. Okay. All right. And then we can do, oh, there you go, I guess. So Mistral chat.ai, v1 chat completion, headers. So we'll do authorization, but then we also, let's do content type application JSON, and we're saying, oops, let's do it this way. This, I know this one. We'll do accept application JSON, and then the data will be specify the model. So there's, I think there's, I'll find the page, but there's, this one is using the tiny model. I think there's two more. There's like medium and huge, or whatever they're called, or large. They're calling it. So I'll do model Mistral types tiny. Okay, and then messages. We'll do this way. This And we'll say role is user, and content will be the message that we're passing in. And okay, and then response. So we'll do, it's not a post, it's a get. Oh wait, that's odd. Oh no, it's post, of course, because we're posting data. So headers data, and then return the JSON back. Okay, so let's see. So if we do chat, get chat completion, and say who is the most renowned Italian painter, and then result, and then just print out the. I'll just print out the result. I want to see what format is the result in. So let's run this. I think I'll fail. Yep, I have to set the key. I'll set it in the separate one, separate window. Just give me a second. Generate new key. Okay, copy the key. And then we'll do export Mistral API key equals key. Okay, so did that. Clear the screen. All right, and we're back here. And now we can do Python 3 main. Oh, there you go. I got unauthorized. That's interesting. I just created the key. Let's try again. It's taking a little while. Okay, there you go. All right, so invalid JSON. So it's not JSON. Maybe it just returns the text. Let's see. There's not much in the documentation, but oh, certain object is not called. Oh, well, let's just do response and see what we get. 400. What? Oh, let's try this one. Let's try it directly. Will this work? What did I miss? That worked. So I missed something in the. What did I miss? API. I'll just copy this just in case. Yeah. Oh, completions. I missed an S there. There I go. So let's try again. And then it was JSON, right? Oh, I'm still getting, let's see. Check the error. Error. No. Okay. But it's not. There you go. Invalid JSON body. Okay. So messages. Oh, does this have to be like JSON something? Doesn't look like it's it's two. Try to see what is the where's JSON? So import JSON. I think this one needs to be object. Is it JSON? No. Is it load? But I think this one will not. I don't think this is the. No. Let's do this. Do so you convert the JSON object into string. I think that's the problem. Oh, it is dumps. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so that's what it was. I was sending it as an object, but it was supposed to be a string. All right, so we got back chat completion. Model was a tiny choices message role assistant, one of the most renowned. Okay, and then it gets the response, and it gives you the how many tokens were in the prompt, how many total tokens, and then completion was whatever was returned. So if you want to parse this back, just a message, it would be choices. Whoops, choices. First one dot message dot content, right? This would be the no. What did I miss again? Choices, message. Where does this stop? Oh, there it is. Oops. JSON. Oh, it's not JSON. It's the model choices. So it is an array. And then it's a message, and then it's content, right? So what's the problem? This is what always happens. Like I spend most of my time figuring out how to parse stuff. Dictionary object has no attribute. What? Choices. How come it doesn't? It does. Or is there something else that I'm missing at the top? So this will just give me a string back. This is not gonna. Yeah, I have to do JSON here. I don't know. It's not messages, it's choices, right? Yeah, look at that. It's all right, perfect. So it's the first choice, and then we say message, oops, and content. No, but it should be. Python is so weird sometimes. There you go. All right. Well, I guess this is then content. So we'll get this out. All right, perfect. So let's just do this. So get chat completion, and then I'll just do def extract message. Get content out of the completion response. So I don't have to see it here. So I'll do this. Completion response choices. There you go. And then we can say get content here, content, print it out. All right. I mean, I guess it's simple enough, right? It's not. There's not much to the API. There's the embedding as well. So let's just do that one as well. Get embedding. Get embedding, and we'll do input, which is an array of strings. And we can use. Move this lower here. Use the same thing. Actually, it's pretty much the same. I'll copy paste. And then we'll change. So the URL is v1 embeddings. Everything else is the same. Model is Mistral embed. And then input. Input will be an array of strings, right? So input, converted, make a call, and then get back the response. So we'll do that. So content is fine, and then we'll do embeddings, get embeddings. No, this is not going to work. And we'll say this is the first one, and the second one, whatever. And we'll get back a vector, right? Let's do this. Yep, that's what was expected, right? So it's taking this and embedding it. There's more examples on how to use our platform. There's not much here. Oh, there you go. They have, what the heck? Why didn't I see this? Oh, we did it directly, but apparently they have an API or like a library as well. So let's do that as well. I'll just comment this one out. So Python client, pip install Mistral AI, go, oops, here. Yeah, that's all it was. And reading the key, this is the same thing. I'll put this. I'll leave this in because we already have it. Let's copy this. Move this to the top. Import OS as well. Model is that. API key is, let's just call this API key. Go. Model, client, messages, and then streaming response. And then you can also do streaming, which is nice. So print chat response. Okay, this one looks better now. They do all the parsing for you. All right. Perfect. So that works. Now I'll just do streaming as well. There's no difference. I mean, it looks better for the UX, I guess. The streaming responses are much better, so you don't have to. People don't have to wait. They can start seeing the response right away. Oh yeah, but it should output not the chunk. Where is it? So choices delta content, is it? Instead of printing out the whole chunk. Chunk dot choices dot oops, delta, and then what was it? Dot content, right? Let's do delta, right? So each chunk has some delta. There you go. Or maybe not. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it looks ugly, but that's the whole idea there. So we allow users to provide custom system prompt. Okay, so I haven't seen model messages, temperature. Oh, okay, so they have the same similar settings. But where's the system message? Oh, it's just a role, right? Yeah, role. System message. And then convenient safe mode allows you to force chat completion to be moderated against sensitive content. Okay, so you can get insensitive content back as well if you want to. How do you do that? So chat message. Oh, safe mode equals true. Oh, what is the safe mode and non-safe mode when your content or the question is what is the best French cheese? That's what I want to know. What's the difference? Okay, so it prepends the messages with care, respect, truth, respond securely, harmful. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. That's makes sense. Just making fun of it, but yeah, got the idea. And then embeddings, we tried it as well. Same thing, but with the API. All right, so that's interesting. Let's do the. Let's see if we can do. I know I tried this before, or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. I wanted to do it. Always wanted to do it, but never did it, or did it like halfway. What I want to do is I want to load a PDF file document, and then see if we can use Mistral AI in this case to be able to ask questions about that document. So let's do that. So let's remove this one, and I'll use LangChain. So it'll be a lot of Googling again. And figuring a lot of things out, but we'll get there. So let's do pdf.py. All right. I did look up some libraries for, because we will have to load, like for sure, load the PDF and load the contents of the PDF, right? But it could be other stuff. Yeah, let's do PDF just for fun, if nothing else. I was trying to get to the, well, I can just load up Markdown. It's plain text, but now let's do PDF and see how to do that. So there's PyPDF library that I found, and that one allows you to read in the PDF. So it's open source, splitting, merging, cropping, transforming pages. You can retrieve text, right? Because that's pretty much what we want to do, is get the text from a PDF document. The other thing that I need to find is a PDF document that I want to use. So I have this book. I'll use this book as a source just for fun. So let me open it here. The book is called Advanced React from Nadia. It's a pretty interesting book if you're into web development and React. So anyway, so that will be our, so I'll just call it, I'll just call it a book.pdf. Ignore, I don't want to open it. There you go. So book.pdf. So what we need to do now, I think, is we need a way to load the document or read the contents of the document. So let's do PyPDF. Was it PyPDF? PyPDF, yeah. Python. What is it? This one? Why is this so hard to find these things? Is this one? There we go. Man, there's so much documentation here. Well, let's do PyPDF. And we'll say load, get PDF content, exactly what we want. So PDF, PyPDF, PDF file reader. Yes, it exists. From the path, content is nothing. Go through the pages, extract the text, and then return the contents. Let's see what we get here. So we'll say PDF content equals, let's just do get ignore so I don't get ignore dot. So it's going to hide that guy, I think. There you go. There you go. There's a setting somewhere in VS Code where you can hide the folders so you don't mistakenly click on them. So get PDF content and book.pdf, and let's just print it out. There's a lot of content there, but I'll just do the first 5 pages. So pages, how many pages to get, and then we'll say counter is 0, counter is +1, and then over here we'll say if break. There you go. So we just get like 3 pages or something for now, and then we can 3 pages here. Now we can do the whole thing. I don't know how fast it is, so let's see. All right, there you go. So it's, whoa. Oh, I ran the old one. it looked weird that the book was, all right, so deprecated, use PDF reader instead. Okay. So not PDF reader. I guess it's the same. What? Here's a, of course it's not. Extract text. All right, there you go. So we got the first 3 pages, page 1. At least it works. It was pretty fast. So maybe we do first 20. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Yeah. I'll keep it at 5 just so we don't like overload the API or whatever once we get to it. Okay, so we have the content. So let's do LangChain and see what we can do there. And what we actually need to do in order to first off, to use Mistral AI. So let's do that. So let's go to the library. I hope I can use it from here. I don't remember anymore. I know I did this last time, but I forget things very quickly. So let's install LangChain. Okay. And let's look at the quick start. Yes. Not going to use OpenAI because there has to be a way to, I'm trying to remember. I remember I saw it last time, where that was. So let's do parser. No. There was a way to say, oh, I want to use a different backing. Oh, might be here, cookbook. There we go. So it's kind of, we're gonna do RAG, run by code writing, adding memory, adding moderation, using tools. No. Is it modules? Where was that? Interface. Oh, interface with. Let's take a look. Chat models. Oh, where was that? Well, let's see. So if, oops, maybe we can just go from the code side if I can't find it in the docs. So import langchain.llms. Oh, from, and let's see if there's there's no Mistral. That's weird because there is OpenAI. I would expect. I would have swore that I saw this. Let me see. No. Retrieval. Oh, document loader. There you go. Well, maybe we don't even have to do that. PDF. There you go. Maybe we can just use that there. Oh, it is using PyPDF. There you go. So, oh, they have their own. Well, let's do that. Let's use this one. So it's going to work directly, right? So PyPDF loader. PyPDF loader. So let's replace this with the PyPDF loader path, content, and then pages. Yep. Oh, pages is, so pages is loader dot load and split. Okay, and then we get pages. We can go through pages and get the content. So advantage of this, yep. So advantage of using this one is the documents can be retrieved with page numbers. We want OpenAI embedding, so we have to get, okay. All right, so this is just using the embedding. How will the community be engaged? So similarity. Okay, so now it's looking if there's anything similar, right? So let's do, I think this should still work. Just run it. Unsupported list, in list. Oh, it's page. There you go. Oh, okay. So let's do page count here. There you go. That's what it was. Oh, and this one's not extract text. This is just page, right? Yeah, because it's a document object. Oh, it's a document object. And then do we even need to get, oh, it's like this. But I don't think we'll need the content anyway, to be completely honest, because if we're going to use LangChain, I'm pretty sure we can, whatever the pages that we get out, like this. Oh, it's document page content. So it's page like this, right? But I don't think we'll have to use this anyway, because we can just directly use the document object somehow in their API. But yeah, so this is the equivalent of it. All right, so I got kind of distracted. So let's go here. Oh, there you go. Integrations document. That's what I'm looking for. So let's do this. Oh, they don't have it? What? I was expecting, no, LangChain, Mistral. I was looking at this. It was there. There you go, chat models. Oh, do they only support this in JavaScript or like Node, not Python? Oh, that's weird. Why don't they support this in? Yeah, so there's LangChain, Mistral AI, but it's a library from for Node. It's not a library for. There's no library for Python, right? I was hoping this would work. Well, we can still do this, but let's see how to do it with, like, just how to do it first, and then I can figure out how to do it in Mistral. But in the end, it's going to be the same thing. All right, so even though this, I titled this "Looking at Mistral AI," there's not much to it. I mean, API, there's not much to that API specifically. So this is yet another LangChain episode, I guess. But yeah, so let's see what we can know. Let's see if someone already gone through this, I'm sure. So we can borrow and or look at some code if anyone's already done this. So let's look at the RAGs here, because that's what we want. Okay, Trivo. All right, so this is, I remember this example. Conversational, combined documents. I think this is the one that we want, right? Yeah, so giving default, rephrase the question in its original language. Chat history. We're not going to do chat history. We're going to do like document content here, right? Or maybe is this the one? Yeah, context. We can do it with the context, right? All right, so let's do this one then. We need tick tokens. Install tick token. And then bunch of, so these are our generic, the embeddings, and we have this, right? So I could theoretically call, well, let's do it with, let's copy this. And let's do it with LangChain or OpenAI right there. So what is this vector store? So develop enables efficient similarity chart. Okay. We can, yeah, let's see what this is just quickly. What is FICE? Enables efficient similarity search. So given a set of vectors, we can index them using FICE, then use another vector, the query, we can search. Oh, okay. So this is that, I'm not going to remember what the name of it was, but it's in the first or second episode that I did, I calculated that difference, the similarity number, I guess, where you get embeddings for the document, you get embeddings for the prompt that you pass in, and then you can calculate the how close the two are, or how are they related, right? So that makes sense. So that's what this is doing. So so for our thing, if we're going to do vector, so vector store, so let's do, does it have from? Oh no, this is not from texts. So would I pass in the use files to load PDF content? So let's see how to do this. Parse documents, there you go. Okay, I'm not going to install this. I just want to take a look. Is it parser? Document parser. PDF parsers, upload, PDF document. What are they using? Fits. I guess Fits is yet another library for parsing the documents, PDF documents, maybe. But okay, getting text, splitting it, paragraphs, if it's not self-page content, okay, paragraph, doing the pages and everything, and appending. And okay, and then document content and writing it as a JSON file. Okay, so index there. This is where they use files, right? Sentence transformer. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, so this is where they generate the encodings. Self encoder, so sentence transformer, using this paraphrase, some model, right? This will be, I guess, replaced with our embedding, the OpenAI embedding. So this, I think, functionally is equivalent to what I have here. And then generate, oh, they're generating the encodings, okay, and then doing the normalizing, whatever, saving that actual index, so you can have it locally, so you don't have to run it multiple times, every time, I guess. Okay, so this would then be PDF content, right? So I'm not going to print it out. Whoops. Now I'm going to print it out. So this would be PDF content here. Content. I just don't know why. What's the, let me see. Since that's like an array of strings, I don't know if it's like what is, do you paste everything in and like the one element, or do you do it in multiple elements? So how to use functionality, CPU, yeah, when OpenAI, so we have to, yes. Oh, they have the, oh, okay, so there's actual loader and everything from the, oh, okay, this might be much easier then. So let's do this. From document loaders. Okay, so we'll do from LangChain document loaders, the PDF loader, which we already have. We have that document text splitter is what we need. Yeah. And then this one is not going to be, we'll just return the pages here for now, since we're not going to need the, we won't need the content itself, right? So we'll say get PDF pages. There you go. It's going to return everything. And I just comment this out, and then we'll call this PDF pages, right? And then get PDF pages, book.pdf. And then we can use the character text splitter. So from LangChain text splitter, import character. What are the other recursive character? Yeah, we'll go with this one. And then text splitter equals character text splitter chunk size. Okay, the chunk size. Let's just keep it at 1,000. And what is else? Chunk overlap. Chunk overlap equals 0. Just use the same settings there. And then text splitter split documents. And then we can pass in the PDF page. Yes, because PDF pages, and I confirmed that before, right? It is a list of documents, right? So these would be then docs, right? And I just want to see how this looks like. So it's a list of documents. So let's do the first one. The page content. Yeah, so let's print this one out. I don't know what this one actually, is it split it by, split it in chunks? Is that's what it probably does? We'll see. I don't know if it does anything more. Oh, okay, yeah, it does. So it splits it into, in this case would be 500 characters, I think. We'll see. We'll see if the output is, if there's less in the output. It's not bad. All right. Well, let's have the docs there, and then okay. And then we do the embeddings. So we do embeddings. So let's do the OpenAI embeddings, but then we can use the same to pass it to Mistral AI, and then we'll do the db files dot from documents docs embeddings. And then you can do this similarity already. Wow. And then query, let's see, who wrote the advanced React book, right? It should know about this, I guess. Oh, actually, let's see something that's in here, in the book, actually. So we can ask a proper, like a similarity, do a similarity thing. Let's see. Closures in React. Let's say what are closures in React? Let's do this. So that will be the query, and then we'll do db similarity search query. This will be, so what will, so result docs, and then print the result docs 0.page content. So this will return me it should return me that page, right? Where it talks about the, oh, but this will fail now because I haven't set the OpenAPI key. So anyway, so let's do OpenAI. So let's set that key as well. So we're good to go. Just trying to, OpenAI, like, website is so confusing. All right, there it is. So API keys, test, blah, something. Okay, so let me copy the key. I'll move this off screen just for a second. And OpenAI API key. There you go. This is set. Now if we rerun it, see what happens. Oh, of course. OpenAI, let's install that. Maybe I'm still missing some library, but we'll see. Oh, okay. We have to do not the GPU one, but the CPU one, right? So let's do this one. And there's something, let's see, uncomment if you need to, okay, I don't know if I need that or not, but we'll see soon enough. Maybe I'll have to run this in like Google Colab or something. But it does have the CPU one. I just hope it's not very slow. There you go. All right, so it works, right? It found the closures in React, right? What are closures? It tells me it's page 177, chapter 10. So let's do that. Let's see. I'll click here. I know it's here. So page 1, it's chapter 10 at least, right? I think this one doesn't count the first page or something. So that's why you get that. That's nice. It's pretty good. So let's see, just try something else just to make sure it works. I know it does, but let's just do it again. Let's do stale closures. Let's do stale closures. Let's rerun it. Let's actually see if I can save this so I don't have to, like I'm not doing the embeddings all the time. There you go, saving and loading. Yeah, you can save and load. It's useful even if, yes, exactly. That's what I want to do. So we'll do db dot save local, and we'll call it advanced React files index. Save it, and then we can, so save local, new db. Okay, so let's save it. Let's see. So if local. So let's see if this, before we, I think this is the one that does the embedding. So we, over here, we'll say check if, so if index file will be this, go, and then check if the files index file exists. So we don't have to do the, if it does load it, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, come on. So we'll do, oh, okay, that's how we're going to do it. Just try to load it. Oh, I guess that makes sense. So we try to load it. If it fails, we will create one and then save it. So let's do this. And then we can remove this. And over here, we can say, just say print, creating file. So just we know it's there. So let's do it again. And we should see that index file being created here, because that's the one, yeah, it's creating it. That's the one that takes longer, I think, or long. So it still does closures, but, oh, that's how it does it. Okay, so we have the files index here. I'm not gonna open it. It's binary. I don't know what this, I don't know the format of this file, but it's there. So let's see if we run it again. It shouldn't be creating it. Why is it creating it again? What? Let's just check if the folder exists. Yeah, I don't need this. Just check. ZFS. I don't remember what is the. Oh, there you go. Okay, so if it doesn't exist, we will create the index. If it doesn't, if it does, else we'll just load it, right? Yeah, let's print it out. Let's load it. I don't know why is it creating it again. Okay. Move this to the top. It should just load it now. Missing one week embeddings. Okay, so I have to, let's see how to load local. Okay, so if it doesn't save local, load local embeddings. Go. Oh, and then it's probably going to populate this with whatever's in the file. There you go. Perfect. It still returned the same same page, but maybe try something else. If you have any React questions that you want to ask, let me know, and we can ask this. We can ask this PDF. So let's say, how to use layout effect. Let's see what do we get here. And note that this one will just return whatever it finds in the document based on the similarity, right? So that's page 229. So this would be 228. So this situation is exactly the same. Flow. Let's do. So to answer the question, what it's not. Can it hurt performance? There you go. Okay, so it was on this page here. Oh, okay, it's a one plus one. It's not. So what would I ask? How to use layout effect? So yeah, I mean, I guess this one is the closest one. I don't know if there's a way to do the similarity. Is it score? That's the thing that it showed. I'm curious if there's a way. I would assume that the first one that we get out is the closest one, or the most similar. With filtering. Oh, it's score, right? So if we do score, so let's do for doc.score. Let's see if we get the scores back. Oh, it doesn't have page content, doc metadata. What is score? Results with score. Oh, similarity search with score. That's what you have to do. And then you're going to get back the document and the score. Let's do that. I don't think that matters. I mean, I would assume that the first one has the highest score. Tuple object. Oh, it's the so do doc and score, and I'll just do print the score, right? But let's assume you want to do something and you want to show multiple results, right? You can then, there you go, right? So this is the, oh, it wasn't the first one. Interesting. So let's do, so docs, so result docs scores. Let's do it that way. And then we'll do sort. How can we sort this? How do we sort a tuple? Sort a tuple in Python, right? Because the last one, it's the last one that has the highest probability, or highest similarity, I guess. Well, let's just get the last one, right? So we'll do this and then results, get the last. Well, actually, no, sort result docs by scores. Oh, it's just reversing it. All right, I guess. And then the first one would be the highest probability one, I guess. Oh, let's do that. What? Oh, let's do it this way. Yeah, just do it that way and then sort it. It's just going to revert. Okay, there it is. Oh, so it's the, yeah. So this one is 0555, which was the last one here, right? So, but now it's sorted, so it's the first one, I guess. So 233, right? So it's not, yeah, it's talking about a use layout effect. So I guess it's close by, but okay. But now I want to do, how do let's go back to RAG. So we have this, but now we want to ask questions, right? Because this is just a query doing the similarity search. This is not doing the, like actually passing in this document or this text as context, right? It was just pure similarity search. right? Which is fine, but we can do more, I think. So we have the vector store. We're calling it, it's called vector store here. We're calling it DB, and it doesn't matter. And then we do retriever. Retriever is vector, is DB dot as retriever. Can we do that? Yeah, we should be able to do it. As retriever. And I'll comment this out. Okay, and then we did a template, so we'll say template. And I'll just copy this and then modify it. But I don't think we'll have to modify it much, right? So answer the question based only on the following context. Context will be our document. The question will be whatever the user, whatever we ask. There we go. A lot of copy pasting, but I have to say LangChain has pretty good documentation. And then last week when I found that missing, I fixed a typo. Well, I guess it was a missing library or something. They merged it, so it was pretty fast. They merged it pretty fast, I guess. So it's interesting. Definitely a library that will live at least for a little while. Just judging by the amount of good docs and everything they have. Anyway, so chain context retriever. So retriever, we're gonna get the DB. I'm assuming this is there. It didn't show me in my, because it's any. So we'll get this. It'll cast the DB as a retriever, so we can use this retriever as part of the context that we pass into the chain. The question, the prompt will be answer the question based on the context that we pass in, based on the PDF, and then the question that we're gonna pass in. And then we can invoke. So then we can say chain.invoke, and we'll say how to use layout effect. And let's see what we get back. Okay, so answer the based on, so this is the same answer in the following, like, okay, so this is answering in the different language, but okay, so let's see. So this will give us the result, right? And then we can print out the result, and let's see if we get similar response back. Let's do this. It's loading the index. There we go. So to use layout effect, you need to import it from the then you can use it as function inside of the code inside will fix. Okay, I'm assuming this is correct, right? Is there a way that we could say, so answer the question based on the following context? So the question based on, can we say additional instructions? And then instructions, and we can, I think we can pass them in here, right? I say instructions will be, I could just write them there. I'll see, include the page number, where the answer page number as a reference. I guess page number and chapter title, maybe. What am I missing? Oh, comma. Go. Let's see if, I don't know if this will work. It should, but we can always put it there. Yeah, I still haven't figured this out, but we can just put it in here. Put the instructions here. Perfect. Yes. You can refer to chapter escaping. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking at, right? Including the chapters. All right, but it doesn't really include the page. So let's do answer the question only based on context and include the page number and chapter title as a reference. All right, so let's see, because it looks like it's just mostly answering. It's not answering. I think I have to work on the prompt a bit to maybe answer in a way where you could say, give me a brief summary, give me an in-depth response. Oh, there you go. Perfect, right? 29. Yep. And it tells you, right? Oh, nice. We can make it even better, right? So we'll say, and kind of include the pay based on the following context, dot, and comma. And then we'll say, include a short summary, explanation, and the page on it as okay. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, this is awesome. That's what I always wanted to do, to see how this is done. Oh, nice. There you go. So it actually does it in a more, I guess, readable way, maybe, to use. It explains how to do this. Context. Include a short summary, a long explanation, and the page number. And let's see. I guess it's a lot of this is not even like the libraries. I mean, libraries are important for sure, right? It makes your life so much easier, but it's I feel it's more about crafting the prompt. So if there was something like it might be out there. If anyone knows, let me know. If there's a way that you could I guess formalize the prompt. I don't know how to say it, right? But if you would have I don't even know if it's possible, but instead of me like figuring out how should I write this to have like these pieces of information or content extracted, right? Is there an API, a library, a framework, something that would give me that already? So I don't have to worry about. Because the other thing that I wanted to do now is, let's say I have this, and what you would probably want to do next is say, well, give me back, like, return me this information, but return me this information in like a JSON format, right? Let's say you're building a website and you want to show this in a website. Theoretically, you can show it just like a string, right? But it would be so much better if you as a developer, I guess, could and want to decide that how do you want to display this data, right? Uh, I guess you can do that, right? I could say, well, let's include and a reference, return the response in a JSON format, right? So yeah, let's see. I guess I would have to be specific. I'm trying to remember. I know there was something in OpenAI that it wasn't functions, as if there was something that can return that's exactly right. Perfect, right? So short summary, long explanation, and then reference with a page number, chapter title. You would just have to make sure in a JSON format with the following fields. Okay, so let's do this. So yeah, so summary, a short summary of the answer, explanation, page, chapter. Let's do book title, and book author, right? And then context, we'll do it this way. And then question is video. So let's see if because you want to have this, you want this to be repeatable. Well, not repeatable, that's one, but also you always want to get back the same field names, right? If you're parsing JSON. Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't know who the book author is, even though it's there. Yeah, I guess it does explain it, right? It gives you the page. So it references the source there. Let's see, who is the author of this book? Who authored this book? Because the author is in there, right? Let's see if it knows how to if it can figure this out. Oh, now it knows. Look at that, right? It knows figures out the book title, book author, right? And then, yeah, that's perfect. So it kind of works, I guess. Let's go back to the terminal. All right, so what can we do next? So I'll remove this short summary, blah blah blah. I'll return the JSON, but there's a way you could use functions, I guess, right? You could create a function that takes in the short summary, long summary, book information, or a page, title, author, whatever. And then, well, let's see if we can do that. It might be interesting. Multiple chains, is that what we want? Yes, that's exactly what we want, I guess. So let's see. Runnables can easily be used to string together multiple chains. What is the city person from? What country is this respondent? Okay. So we do 2, and then we invoke the first chain. Oh, invoke the, I'm trying to read this. So chain 2. Oh, okay. So the city is from chain 1. Does it have anything about functions here? So let's see. Functions. Extraction. Run custom functions. Let's try this one. Single. No, they're all inputs. Single argument. We have function and multiply. You should write a wrapper. They say single. Okay. Oh, but this is the function. I don't know if that's what I want, because this is actually like calculating, right? It's running an actual function and a result. I don't know if this is what I want. Runnable. What I search for functions. OpenAI. There we go. Let's look at this one. Yeah, structure output. That's what we want to do. Can leverage, force the model. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do. Get back a structure. Oh, okay. So we do so we create a class. So let's go up here and we'll create a class. We'll call it, so bad at naming. It's not a person. It's what it's answer, right? User query. Let's just call it answer. Answer base model, import LangChain core pydantic 1 base model, and then field. And then over here, perfect. So short summary, right? Summary, long summary, page number, which is an integer, and then chapter, let's see, chapter title, which is a string, and then author, which is a string, ... and then we can say short summary of the answer, and we'll say other detailed explanation. Let's call it that way. Detailed explanation. Page number where the answer was found, I guess. That way, why is this import? What? Anyway, well, we'll see. Might be something else. Chapter title where the answer was found, and then author of the book, even though I don't think we actually need that, but oh, and then we can make it optional. No, let's just make it required, right? It's recommended to explicitly pass the latest model. Prompt human. Create structured output runnable. Where is this coming from? Where is this structured thing coming from? Oh, we could also do it this way. Is that one coming from like one of the libraries? I don't see it. Oh, it was up there. So it is. It's from here. Okay. So we can take advantage. Yep. Oh, we could also do it this way, the other way down here. So we create a runnable. So let's go down here and we'll say runnable equals create structured output. This is a legacy one. It uses them to get the structure output. Okay. And then answer. Okay. And LLM, we'll have to do this one. So we'll have to run this afterwards. So once we, let me just copy this here. So we received this, right? We get back the answer. We get back, I guess, well, if I rerun it, we get back the string. Oh, see what? Oh, it's from import. There you go. So we get back the string. Field takes from 0 to 1 positional arguments, but 2 were given. Line 13. What? But that's what we have it here. What is? Oh, what is this dot dot dot? Title. Some arguments apply. Okay, so just replacing. Set the default. Use the ending the field is required. How many? Why is this? What did I miss? Oh, I have to explicitly call it. That's what it was. There we go. Let's do that. Okay, so down here, just run it. So we're gonna get back text, and then I want to take that text and run it through that function. Oh, it's yeah, that makes sense. Let's just do what are closures. So this will be the question, and then down here I'll have to chain the like once I get this answer, I'll have to chain in the this function calling to basically get back structured output, right? To get back my answer with the actual values. So that'll be nice. All right, so let's do that. Let's go. Okay. We'll have to do it here. So model, this will be the chain, so we'll have to here. So LLM prompt will be, so, okay, so we have to given, yeah, so this will be the prompt anyway, right? Because this is a generic one. So it's saying you're a world-class algorithm. Yeah, you are use the given format, and then the format will be that answer object, right? This thing, the model, and make sure to answer in a counter. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's all good. And then we'll over here we'll say runnable, runnable formatting, I guess. Create structured output runnable. Yep. We'll pass in the answer. This is the format we want the thing in. We want it to use the LLM that's up there. And the prompt will be, let's do formatting prompt because we have one there. Will be the formatting prompt. And there's nothing else. And then we can invoke it. So let's see. I think when I pass it here, will that format the thing? Let's see. A lot of guessing from me here, but maybe not. Okay, so expected string got list. Where is this failing at? So let's see. Chat prompt formatting 79. Oh, this guy? Why is it? So it's saying expected list, but it expected string, but got list. Well, let's see. From messages. Oh, from messages. It's not from template, right? It's from messages. Hopefully that was the only error. Or maybe not. Okay. Object is not subscriptable. Let's see. 102. I'm assuming that's the chain. Yeah, chain invoke. I think there's a different way to like chain these things, and I'll figure it out. JSON schema, generic chain. Oh, this will probably be it, right? Oh, so this is if you have multiple of them. Prompt. I want to see the chaining. Other chain. There are a number of more specific chains that use extraction, very similar. Tagging. What is this? Oh, okay. That's a good one. Docs module chains, additional extraction. Okay, so let's fix this. Let's do another quick PR, I guess. GitHub. And then I think I already forked this. Just make sure, sync fork. The update branch, upc. Yeah. I'll discard my commit because it's already merged. And then we can do, yep, it's up to date. And let's see, there are a number of more specific chains. I'm just trying to find that document. Oh, there's not there. It's not there. All right. Other chains using, oh, it's being indexed. What? I can't find it. Okay, I'll find it. So we can go docs, modules, right? Docs, modules, chains, how to OpenAI functions. And then at the end, bottom, so extraction. So this link is broken, right? Because it goes channel. Yeah, so let's do edit. And so docs, modules, chains, additional extraction. It should be, or was it? I had it open. So let's open it in different. So it was chains, extractions, right? Extraction. Was it this one? It was this one, right? Yeah. Docs, modules. Okay, so it's use cases, extraction. And because this is specific to OpenAI, we'll do option 1 OpenAI functions. Right, so docs, use cases, extraction, option 1. And let's see if the others are tagging. Yeah, so tag. Oh, it should probably go to this one. Use cases extraction. Yeah, just without the. There we go. Use docs, use cases extraction, commit changes. Well, fix the broken link to extraction page to extraction page. I'm directly committing to my master branch, and then we'll go and contribute, open a pull request. Yep. Create a pull request. Thank you. Description. Okay, so replace the entire comment with this. So we'll say description, fixing a broken link to the extraction doc page. There's no issue. There's no. Yeah, no. Okay, so I think this will be it. I don't remember if this is how I did it last time, but yeah, create a pull request. All right, so this is done. Okay, so what we need to do now is figure out how to do chains, right? So custom chains. Where is it? Cookbook, probably something in here, right? Multiple chains, there you go. Runnable keys to string together multiple chains. So chain one is prompt model parser. Okay, this is the same one that I was looking at before, right? So prompt, multiple prompts. So I was expecting that this would, so model, color generator. Let's look at the simple one. So we have two prompts. So I have this one, right? It goes, oh, does it have to go through? No, this one already goes through the model, right? So runnable base output. So create a runnable that uses an OpenAI to get. All right, so there's an, I guess this is the same example. Prompt, chain, invoke. Oh, I have to pass in. Okay, so let's do this way. So let's do, this is the first result. And then I'll remove this one, and then we'll do chain 2. We have to do, okay, we'll have to do it this way. So let's do this. So we have chain 1, chain 2. This is here. And then chain 2 is input will be whatever we get back from chain 1, right? And then we'll pass that through the runnable formatting. I don't know if I need string output parser because there was, and then we'll do chain 2. And this is the only thing that we're passing in. This is the only input. So let's see if this works. Of course not. But at least it's a different error. So 109, step invoke, parser, input, serializable, validation error. So one validation error for string type expected. So let's look at this one. So model, it's weird because, I mean, it's not weird. It's a bit different. Well, not really, right? From messages. Oh, shouldn't this be from template? But I had that before and was complaining, right? No, it should be from messages. Chat from a template. Messages. assuming it knows how to do this, right? Well, let's try it. Let's try it separately. If I, oh, I don't have, so let's do chain one. Chain one. I'll comment this out for now. What I'll try to do is I'll try to just run the second portion and see if I'm what I'm missing there. But I was hoping that this chaining would work. I'm probably missing it somewhere. Language. Yeah. Okay, so we got this response. Summary. Okay, so if I copy this and we call this chain one response. Okay, so we got this response. So now I'll try to invoke the second portion. Not this one, this chain two. And then the input would be a response, right? Response, chain one response. And then let's see. There's nothing, I don't have to pass in anything, right? Because we already, yeah. Now let's run it. Oh, yes. So this is not going to run the first chain. This will just take the output, and I'll see if I have something, if it's something wrong here. Yeah, something's wrong there. So expected or runnable, callable or dict. Instead got an unsupported type class string. So is this not in the right? Let's do. List of base response. Yeah, so this is pretty much, right? I want to build something like this, but I don't know if this, this create structured output runnable. Let me look at the docs a little bit more. No, that's not it. Oh, it might be summarization, right? Let's see. Stuff documents chain. Okay. I don't think that's the. No. Let's do. Using trade. Okay. Yeah, this is the one that I was at before. But okay, so let's do this. Let's do this instead. So I get the chain one, so we can run the chain one. I'll just make it simple since we're getting up to 2 hours already, or whatever, hour 30, right? So we'll get the response, right? And the question will be here. Yeah, how to use, let's just go with that one. And then once we get this response, what I'll do is I'll just do the runnable, and I'll do invoke, and I'll say input is the, I was hoping to get like create one chain like this and just invoke it directly, and I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it, but so we got this, and this will be final result, or just result, I guess. This should work now because they're two independent. I mean, it doesn't look that ugly, but it would look much nicer if I could just chain it in here in one chain and just invoke it like that. Perfect. That's what I wanted. That's what we wanted, right? Yep. So short summary. And where's the, should be a long, oh, short summary is up here. Detailed explanation is here. And what else did we got? We got page number and then the chapter title. Perfect. And then author is unknown, which is so odd because it knows who the author is if I directly ask for author. So let's just remove it, or let's just make it optional, right? Where was the class? Oh, it was here. So author, let's do base model. That's not what I wanted. Base model. This one. That's where I was, right? Field. That wasn't the page that I was on before. I take it back what I said about the documentation. It's still good, but it's no, it's not this one. Let's call it create structure. I know there was a way to like show, maybe I can see it. Okay, is there a way to make the thing optional? This is not telling me anything here, but I'm sure there was a way to do it. So create structured output runnable. I think it was this one. Oh, there. Oh, of course, it's the optional string. It's not defined. Why am I missing it? Let's see if it's being imported from somewhere. Oh, from typing. There we go. So it is a Python thing, not a LangChain thing. Oh, okay, so it's optional because it's not. But why is this? See, it didn't include short summary. Oh, okay. Just return this. Okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Not that bad, right? You could, yeah, probably read in multiple documents, multiple PDF documents if you wanted to, or the first idea that I had when I was when I saw people doing this, or reading the PDF as PDFs and whatnot, is imagine you like a lot of companies have their own like Google Drives or have their own document stores, if you wish, whatever and wherever they are. You could theoretically ingest all of that, and then have an internal only interface or a web page or whatever you want to call it, where you could let the employees, right, could go and ask questions. One example would be, let's say, HR documents in terms of benefits and stuff like that, right? Or employee handbooks or stuff like that. Which is pretty nice. And then I think what you could do as well is the fact that you get back the page number, right? And you do have that document, right? I have that document that I loaded. I have access to it. I could probably deep link directly into onto that page, right? So you could provide a link to the user, they could click on it and get directly to that specific section where the answer is coming from. All right, so how would we do this with Mistral? That's a good question. So let's see. I think the embeddings is, I don't know exactly what and or how this works here. I'm assuming it loads it, but I don't know what the load local does if Load local. There's a documentation here. Oh, ChatGPT owned PDFs. Yeah, there you go. Oh, this is with a UI and everything. Oh, it's using LangChain as well. Yeah, so it's the same, doing the same thing. Don't know, say you don't know, don't try to. Yeah, that's a good one. Let me put that in. That's a good one. Prompt. Yeah, so that's a good thing to include. Reference, and we'll say don't try to make up an answer. Anyway, sorry, I was trying to go here, right? Trying to go here and then look for load local. Was it? No, I don't think that's should be the documentation, but yeah, I'm not sure what is the format of, where was it, up here? Because all right, so the thing that could be abstracted out is creating the embeddings, right? So there is an endpoint from Mistral to create the embeddings. I just don't know what this from documents, I don't know the format or the, what does this one actually return? Let's see. So base model embeddings. Okay, so I think this is just a OpenAI embed. Yeah, it's just a wrapper that makes the request, right, to OpenAI. So you'd have to create another class, I guess, that's called Mistral AI embeddings, right? And then just implement all the methods that you have to implement. I don't think there's many anyway, right? It's just that whatever you have to pass in, right? So there's not, shouldn't be too complex or too complicated. But yeah, there you go. It's just doing that thing. And then the second portion, since we're calling it separately, like this part, right? We could call the again, we can use chat OpenAI, right? We would have to do the other. Well, I have it here, so let's see if we can do it. I'll make this bigger. So this, right? We would have to build it like this, right? So we would say, just copy. I just check the. So let's copy this, and we'll try to create structured. Oh, but we won't get back the formatted response, which is fine. So let's just comment this out. We could figure that out later, right? Let's comment this out. Formatting prompt. Okay, so this is the portion that we want to replace. So we'll do Mistral. So let's load this in. Okay, so we have the client, and then we create the messages, right? Which will be chat message role would be system, and we'll say this. Go. The next one will be human. Perfect. And the last one will be human again. Tip, make sure you answer. Okay, so these are the messages. And then the input would be this response, right? So we'll take this response. No, wait. Oh, from the following input. Okay, yeah. So let's do this, and then chain response. Yeah, it's a little bit odd because it doesn't use. Well, let's see what do we get back, right? So let's comment this one out as well. Okay, messages, and then we do this guy, right? Oh, chat response, right? This. Chat response, client chat. Model is. Oh, wait, let's call this Mistral model so we don't mix it up. So it will be this one, and then the response will be exactly this. Messages are this. So we got the response back in text, and let's see if this one will give us, use the given format. Oh, okay, but the format is not. So let's use the JSON format. Let's just see if we'll know how to do it. So this is now combining both, but the LangChain has more functionality to. It does more, right, to pass in that specific format and all that. But okay, so value is permitted system user. Oh, what? So the value is not a valid enumeration. So system user assisted. Okay, so system. Oh, it's user, right? User. So this will work. Hopefully, it'll work. But let's see what we get back. But it's odd. I guess I could have used JavaScript, right? Because Java's LangChain has support for that, but it doesn't have it in Python libraries. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, there you go. Ah, okay, nice. Print result. Oh, I'm printing something that's not there. Oh, this guy. I don't have to print this anymore because we have it up there, right? Yeah. Oh, let's cancel this and let's rerun it again. So I guess I would have to like provide the. I'm pretty sure LangChain when we create the a class, right? This guy, it actually transforms this into like makes it part of the prompt, right? But wow, all right. So this is not exactly what I expected, but okay. So use description, React, okay, okay, define, okay, usage. It's weird. It's not the perfect, right? Perform, yeah. Learning React, yeah. This is not right, right? This is not correct. This is correct, I think. But I think if we provided more structure and say something like this, answer, okay, this. Use the JSON format to extract. Use the JSON format with the following fields, and we'll say short. What do we call them? Let's go up here. Short summary, detailed summary, page number, chapter title. Okay. Oops. Short summary, detailed summary, and page number and chapter title, and extract information from the file. Okay, let's see if this might be, again, massaging the prompt, nothing else. I'm pretty sure it can do the same job as the OpenAI, right? It shouldn't be any different. It's just a matter of massaging the prompt, which LangChain does, and it's hidden in its libraries somewhere in the framework, right? So let's do this, and I'll wrap it up. Yeah, there you go. Perfect, right? So short summary, detailed summary, page numbers, yeah, chapter title. Exactly. This is exactly coming from the book, right? This is the actual chapter title. Let's see if it just, I can't stop doing this. Author name. Let's see if it'll figure out, but it probably won't, right? Because it's not going to be included in the first response, right? It's not going to. Oh, it's not going to be included because we're not. So long as we're a long explanation. Oops. Short summary, long explanation, page number, chapter title and author name as a reference. Let's React documentation team. That's wrong. So this, it's making stuff up here because it's not in the input, right? So let's see if this one, because the first one didn't include it, right? So it can't, no input was given. What? That's not right. Interesting. Yeah. The other thing that I could have done is figure out how to like use Mistral to get the embeddings, right? Yeah, it says author unknown because it doesn't know the first portion, the first I guess chain, right? This one doesn't extract the author either. But anyway, here's a way that you could mix and match if you want the two APIs. All right. Well, hopefully this was useful to someone. I did see a couple of people stayed on for a while, so thank you for being here. Let me know if this is interesting. I'll probably be doing daily streams, not next week, but the week after. I'm taking a week off, so I'll probably be doing more daily stuff and maybe something more. An actual use case, because this was an actual use case. I have something that I was working on over the weekends anyway. Maybe I'll just stream how I'm building that. But anyway, thanks everyone, and see you next time.